Hello and welcome to the Picture Scanner software. We are here on the About page so you can learn what Picture Scanner is and why you would use it. Picture Scanner is a software application which allows users to upload photos into a database for retrieval later. It is mostly for development teams in order to reuse images by organizing and searching for them using this application. The program will keep their images and retrieve all like matches based on their search criteria. Right now, users are able to upload an image, search the database, and navigate between pages. Future versions will have sign up, login, deletion, and form validation. Here are some of my teammates to explain more about the functionality of this program.
Hello, my name is Michael, and I'm going to be going over the Picture Scanner's sign-up process. Originally, the sign-up process was going to be intended to make our Picture Scanner a members-only web app. But because of some issues with the login, we decided to change the sign-up to be for a newsletter instead, and made the Picture Scanner app usable by anybody. So here you can see the PHP code, which will take in any of the user input, and then here we have the HTML code, which sets up all of our input fields nice and uniform, so they're just in the middle inside their own little div class here. And then we have the actual sign up page. I've already put in some of the information to speed things up, but as you can see here, the user will put in their name, a username, an email, and a password, and then they'll press submit. But if you do not have one of these fields filled out, when you press submit, it'll inform you that you need to fill out the fields. So let me put in a test. And then submit. As you can see, it was a success. It shows you the information that was added to our database, and then we can go here to our database and see the new addition, and here it is: the name, the email, the username, and the password. We also put in a unsub button, which currently is under construction. But what this unsub button would do would be allow the user to put in, let's say I want to remove that name, and then I would type in the password. But since these are the only two that are needed for the unsub, we would need to add a new web page that only takes in name and password. So right now we have to put in all the information, and then the unsub would then unsub you. But as you can see right now, it's not working. So username is empty, password is empty. But if it did work, it would come into here and it would delete the username and password associated with what the user entered. So it would basically do this and remove them from the database so that they would no longer be subbed to our newsletter. And that is how our sign-up process works.
Now we will be covering part 3 of our video presentation, which is our image repository web page. We will be discussing the functionality and purpose of image repository. So what is the purpose of image repository and how is it important to the project? On the image repository web page, the users would upload their image files to our database. So in order to do that, we're going to come over to the left side of our web page and click on the Browse File Input, and then we will be greeted with our File Explorer. Now we're going to want to search for an image file, and let's say we want to select a Dragon Ball Z image because we love Dragon Ball Z, so we select our Dragon Ball Z image. Now, as you can see over here, we're going to take you to the tab where our Cloud9 IDE is, and this is the platform that we have used to code our project. Now, as you can see, this highlighted folder right here is named Uploads, and the Uploads folder is the directory that we will be storing our image files on, and the data that the image files, the data of the image files will also be stored on our database, and the information of the images will be stored on our photos table. So as you can see, our photos table is currently empty. If we get it to load properly, okay, we can see two images actually uploaded already, a previous image and an image that we have uploaded now selected. So you can see the image names as well as the directory, which is uploads, on our IDE's web page. So now we're going to go back to image repository and we're going to click on upload image file. So right now we are waiting for the image to be processed, sent to our table in our database, and then to be displayed on the screen. So as you can see, we do currently have some error files displaying, but the program is working perfectly for uploading and displaying our images. So as you can see here, we have our Dragon Ball Z image uploaded, and to prove that it's in the uploads folder, we're going to go back to our IDE and we're going to see Dragon Ball Z wallpaper. If you want further proof, we're just going to go ahead and open that for you, and we're going to go ahead and give it a minute to load, and you can see that it is currently rendering the image, and we have our Dragon Ball Z image stored on our database in the uploads folder. Pretty interesting image, isn't it? Okay, so now we're going to go back and see our repo function page, and what we're going to do is upload another image. So we're going to click on the browse file again, the browse input button again, and we're going to find another file. So now let's say Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece, and then we're going to upload the image. And now we have Monkey D. Luffy as our image, as a new image added to our database. If you want more proof of that, we can see that the image has been uploaded to the uploads folder, as well as our database's table. If we refresh it, we will see the name of our file, as well as the directory and some more information included in our table. So now we're going to go back to our web page, and one last interesting feature that we will show you is the modal feature, which when you click on our thumbnails, you will be greeted with this really cool backdrop effect that will show the user the true show the user the true native resolution of the image. In future releases, we will be displaying some information of the image file alongside the image in the modal. So we will conclude part 3 of this tutorial. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
The PicScanner image repository allows developers, artists, and other professionals to sort their images by either the red, green, blue, or alpha values. When an image is uploaded into the image repository, our unique scanning algorithm takes apart the picture by these values and analyzes the data, separating each picture by its unique color profile. Artists, designers, developers of many kinds use this information to then pick only the pictures which are relevant to their current project. So if a developer is creating a specific texture for a game, say, they may want textures that are either the adversarial or complementary colors to that texture. In a repository of thousands of images, it would be difficult for such a developer to be able to select a single image or texture that would be exactly what they need. Our scanning algorithm makes such work easy and gives professionals the edge they need to stay focused on developing the material that they set out to create. This picture scanner web application is an alpha product. As such, it is subject to many feature changes and security upgrades, which are planned for the future. Thank you everybody for watching, and should you be interested in development, please see the user guide for ways to contact us and jump in to this exciting new project.